I think Adesanya does. I think he's got the skill set to beat him. He's got the height and the size, which is obviously a big factor when a middleweight moves up to light heavyweight. And mainly, he's got a skill set. He'll be way too fast for Jan. I see it very hard for Jan to get his mitts on Adesanya. I think Adesanya's going to just piece him up, to be honest. But I hope he doesn't. I'm going for Jan.
Adesanya. Yeah, I give Adesanya that one. He's a little bit too quick for Jan.
Real exciting also. I'm going to give it to Adesanya. I think he'll finish him in the second or third also.
You know, I'm always usually the underdog rooter, always, because I've been, I'm always the underdog. But I definitely think Israel Adesanya is going to be the guy that keeps his belt for a while. So, but yeah, it's always hard to say that, I like the underdogs always coming out.
I'm going to go Adesanya, man. He looks so untouchable. Adesanya looks so good on the feet, man. So intelligent. I'm going to have to give it to Adesanya on that one. But Jan Blachowicz could put someone to sleep like nothing.
I hope Jan knocks his ass out. I hope he knocks him out. That'd just make my year. But yeah, I think Izzy could win it. But he's also going up a weight, and it's just happened so many times where people underestimate Jan. And at this point, I think that he's fueled by that. And there's a good chance he wins that fight, I believe.
Mind blown, man. I didn't realize that fight was happening until yesterday. I saw it, and then I'm glad I did. I was asked on another interview about that, and yeah, it's an interesting fight, man. I think if Israel Adesanya can keep it standing and win on points and maybe catch him with the knockout, he's got long range of power too. And I just saw him in Vegas. I talked with him briefly, and he's a taller guy. He's a bigger guy. He's got a bigger frame than I remember. But yeah, I think that I'm going to have to go with Adesanya. Gets him, just slightly edges him. And whether, that's, a magnificent 5-round display of striking or he catches him with the knockout, man, I think he takes it.
Israel Adesanya. I don't think there's nobody's going to outstrike him. I think his range is too good. I think he's on a level right now, and it's going to take a while for people to catch up with him. Regardless of the Polish power. Like, dude's a heavy hitter, don't get me wrong, but I think so is Paulo Costa when we saw what happened to him.
I'm going to go with I think Blachowicz. I think his size and his power and his movement, I think, are going to be a little too much for Israel.
I don't know. I think Jan, honestly. I don't know. I'm going to go off topic here, but this is kind of like something that I don't like to see. I don't like to see like champs fighting champs, like the champions need to stick to their divisions. I understand like fighting, you want to get the most money out of it and all that stuff, but I feel like the only reason the UFC is doing that is just to try to get him to fight Jon Jones. They're pushing for that. So if he beats Jan, they're going to be like, oh, well, Jon can go back down to the 205 and fight him now for the belt or whatnot. But I don't know. I think champions should just stick to the divisions, clean the divisions out, and then you can talk about moving up or something like that. But
with that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.